Hey everyone, Mac is back. Today we're going to talk about the free-to-play Dragon setup. So I'm hoping to kind of give you my opinion of what I think that you should do if you're free-to-play and you want to get that dragon to really help you out in some of those fights. Let's get to it. And one thing to quickly note is there are two dragons that you're going to be able to get as a free-to-play. Your first one and your second one here. The reason that you want to upgrade that second one to level 60, the way you can see I have it here, is because if you look at the strength, 512,000 versus 585,000, and that will equate to you having better stats and better attacking for that dragon. Then looking down here at the skill raffle, this is where you're going to get those health bonuses, the health badges you're going to put on your dragon, or you could have the bow attack as well, because that's going to be something you're really going to get to. If you're in a bow account, which is something I highly recommend for your for your free-to-play account, if you're a free-to-play account. To be able to get these badges, you need 300 of these little fragments or shards. I guess they call them fragments here. And to do that, I want to say it's every 6 or 7 days these change. So what you need to do is just get one of them every day, the free one they give you, and then once they get to in 2 hours and 42 minutes here, I'll collect another or draw another 44 of these to get this extra bonus here. And you can go to 500 or 1200. Those are the three that I'd recommend because you get extra of those advanced raffle tokens as well. And then the raffle shop, make sure you purchase the normal ones every day for gold. And you can actually see here, this is where you're going to redeem this if you get enough fragments. Once you get your skill redeem tokens up to 800, then get the legendary experience scroll to upgrade. And then here you can see as well our other ones you could purchase, you could purchase, or you can get them from advanced raffle tokens. Now, when we're looking at which of these different bonuses do you want for your dragon, it's going to be very dependent upon how your what lines you run, what formations you have. So if you are mostly as a free-to-play, you're not going to run a 3 line because it's just not going to be powerful enough to do that. You're going to run a mono, or maybe a dual line is something you're going to do. So if that's the case, you have 6 slots here without unlocking that last one from the Dragon Blessing, which is going to take a lot of time to do as well, and you have to get a little bit of luck. So you may be able to do that in the future, but you're going to have 6 slots to put stuff in here. If you are running an infantry spear, just for example, you're going to want an infantry spear attack in the gold, and you're probably going to want an infantry spear attack also in these purple ones. So that would be the 4 slots you're going to add up in there. Now for the last 2 slots, you can go between a few things here. You can put the blue attacks in here if you want of those 2 troops, or if you happen to get lucky and be able to get one of those health badges. So maybe you were able to get one of these. See, you have cav health. Maybe you have a cav front line. Then that's where you'd want that cav front line in there to the cav health. Obviously, you're not going to want both of them to be health. Both to be health for, like, say, the back line, because obviously that's just foolish. You're going to want to put in, say, you have an infantry front line, maybe an infantry red one here, and then a gold infantry health as well. So maybe 2 healths here if you want to as well. The other option would be to just everything on attack, just put attack on everything. And remember, you can always save these too. So if you look in here, you can go to some of these and be able to lock them in and save them for the next time. And make sure you upgrade. You can see I haven't upgraded in a little bit here. I save these up for like about once a week or so. So make sure you when you're going to fight, you save them up each week or however long you want to do it, and then just upgrade it when it's your time to do so. I did speak to someone recently who is free to play and actually has started. I think they played from almost the beginning of the game and saved up and was smart enough to save up to get one of these Legion skills. And I think he said he got the casualty rate, I think, is one that he ended up getting. So that's also something you might want to do as well. You can see here is a spear attack. That's the very first one that I got, and unfortunately that's not the one I should have gotten. I would have rather saved up more because this costs 100 shards. But so if you're a free to play, you're probably going to save up to 300, and then that's probably where you're gonna get maybe reroute. Reroute's probably the best one for for free to play when it comes to that, because it just takes a long time to be able to save up. So hopefully you can be able to get reroute at some point. but just keep saving up. That's a long grind and something that it's going to take a long time to get. And don't forget the dragon skills. So for instance, here on the very first dragon, you're going to have the construction speed and the research speed. Make sure you keep using those, especially if you're doing your research and your construction consistently. This one also increases your exploration gains. So that's something, once you unlock these, make sure you use those consistently and don't let them kind of sit there. Like you can see, my research is sitting there. I'm not researching currently right now. I'm trying to not have my power go up so much. The second dragon, you're going to have this instant collection, and the cooldown is based on your level of your dragon. I recommend using this when you have it maxed out, or even if you don't have it maxed out, just go to those level 5 gold mines. Hopefully you have that those rules within your alliance where you can, inside the King's Landing, you can just instantly collect those all the time. And then you also have the Dragon Bite, which is very nice to use upon your opponent. And your other ones down here is increasing your merit points obtained by your lord, and then finally you can randomly execute a lord, which is very nice. So if you just pick up one lord, you want to execute it really quickly, you could do that and be able to gain that. So the cooldown's obviously very long, decently long, I should say, but it'd be nice to do that so you could instantly get those buffs in your Hall of Faces. So that is about it. If you're trying to upgrade your specific formations in here, if you have any questions about something more specific to your account, let me know. I'll try to answer it the best that I can. I appreciate any ideas for videos. I love making these things for everyone and trying to figure things out. I don't always have the answers to everything, but I try to do my best to try to find out. When it comes to the last thing here, when it comes to when you have your upgrades here, you want to find out what all your stats are, you just press the current here, and it'll actually tell you what your stats are. So this is my second dragon, so it's not a whole lot going on there. But my main dragon over here, if I press the current, you can see all the stats that I have in here. When it comes to like casualty rate, reroute, temporarily increases the quantity of your troops. So all this different things here can tell you how nice your dragon, how well you've actually upgraded it so far. So it's really nice to be able to actually see it, and then you can see where all your stats are actually coming from. So until next time, Mac out.